quite cross.
So
still.
she was tossing her around under those huge frocks in high heels.
And of course they wouldn't know because she had all the long frock on. They wouldn't know that she was wearing high heels. And it's her. She also... And the corset, 350 years of the corset, Catherine de Medici.
Really?
Oh, yes.
You know, she had a fabulous poisoner.
Did she?
Oh, she had this perfume here in Paris, right? And all her enemies used to make these gloves for her lined in rabbit skin with an undetectable poison.
Ooh.
And you put these gloves on and you died. And the way you died was you sweated blood. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, but don't say that, because the next thing...
Wouldn't you love a friend like
no,
that?
No, but do you not think the next thing at airport security, it'll be the gloves off as well? Like the shoes off and the...
I wouldn't mind if they played a bit of music as you're stripping. I mean, I wouldn't mind that, you know, but...
Do you not think, though, because I blame that shoe bomber. I blame him for having to take my shoes.
I do.
Are you not glad he was not the underwear bomber? Do you not think...
But look at what they've got in Manchester now. They can see all your bits.
I know,
with this new X-ray machine.
That is worrying,
That is a bit of a worry, isn't it, Sandy?
I've never shown that much of myself to anybody.
No, I haven't shown that much to myself, let alone to anybody else.
You don't want to be looking.
No, not at all.
No, it's quite good in our house. I'm too short for the mirrors, and I like it like that.
Just see the top.
Yeah.
You know what else I discovered reading this? You did panto. I know. As the good fairy.
I did, you know, I did panto with Dickie Henderson.
I couldn't believe Dickie Henderson.
Dickie Henderson. Wendy Richard played Buttons, and Jack Douglas from the Carry On films. He was Baron Hardup. And, you know, he was the kindest man. Because I was brand new, I was 23 years old. And he used to stand in the wings and he'd say to me, you're rushing that gag, Toksvig, you're rushing it. I'll tell you what you do. You set the gag up, and when I nod, you do the tag. You know, you do the final bit of the joke. And I'd be on stage, and I was just waiting and waiting and waiting, and waiting forever. And finally, he'd nod, and I'd do the tag, and I'd get the biggest laugh on the planet. He had just so much wonderful time for the youngsters. And you wish it was more of that now. He passed on to me so much stuff that I still, to this day, I think, oh, I must remember what Jack used to say about taking
do you ever do that?
time.
Oh, hey,
no, I never know.
Go into that. No, I
was
used to love him.
He was fantastic.
He was.
He did this thing. We had a front cloth that was like a library of books. And he hid a book in his jacket, and he'd come in and he'd look at this front cloth, and everybody could see it was a painted cloth, and then he'd turn around, he'd remove the actual book and start reading it. Got such a wonderful laugh from the audience. It was fun. Oh, he was great. He was great.
There's a cold cure in here your father had that I'm a big fan of.
Yes.
I like the idea of this.
I think it's, I hope it's not rude, I think it's originally an Irish cold cure. And what you do is you get into bed with a hat and a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
And you put the hat on the left end bedpost, and then you drink till you can see it on the right.
Your father, Sandy, was a sensible man. Don't you agree? I'm going home to do that tonight. I haven't got a cold, but I'm going to do it, just to test your father's theory.
Do you know, my dad, when I went off to university, he said, I feel I should give you some advice. And I said, oh, OK, what advice? He said, well, two things. Never trust a man in a ready-made bow tie, and 3 martinis is too many. And that was it. That was the sole advice my dad left me with. Yeah. It was all I needed, actually. I was fine.
Got you through life,
got me through university, I was fine.
Yeah, got you through without any trouble. Now, tell me about this Christmas show that you're doing.
It's mad.
At the Royal Festival Hall?
I am taking over the Royal Festival Hall for 10 days at Christmas.
Yeah.
I did panto a couple of years ago, and it was 11 shows a day for weeks and weeks and weeks, and it was too much.
Yeah.
It nearly drove me crackers.
Yeah. It's hard work, isn't it?
It's really hard work. But I love Christmas, and I love the idea of having a party. The Festival Hall is huge, about 2,500 people.
Yeah.
And what I want it to be is to be a party every night. Particularly, I always think about that person who's on their own in London, hasn't got anywhere to celebrate Christmas, so I hope they'll come and celebrate with us. And I'm doing it with Ronnie Corbett.
Oh, fabulous.
And do you know what? We are, honestly, we are like the condiment set of comedy. We are salt and pepper. We just need a small, fat person to play mustard. And he's amazing.
Isn't he?
He is
really
just astonishing. Yeah.
Who do you play in this epic
thing? In this epic thing? Well, I'm the host and I'm looking after everybody, but we're also doing Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
And so Ronnie's going to play all 3 of the ghosts. And then we've got a different celebrity playing Scrooge every single night, and we've got fabulous divas singing and choirs, and it's going to be a bit of Danish winter wonderland.
Do you have the Danish breakfast afterwards?
We should do, Dan.
Please,
I tell you what we have done, though, because I know there are some people who don't like Christmas. We've renamed one of the bars in the festival hall the Bar Humbug. And that is in case anybody wants to go and drink and not enjoy themselves.
That's where you'd find me, in the
Would you
bar.
Are you not a fan of Christmas?
I hate writing Christmas cards. I hope the postman go out again before Christmas. No, I do. So I don't have to send cards. I love the day. Yeah. I really love it. I love all the... But I hate the, sitting there writing 500 cards to people I don't like and I don't know.
What I do is I do that once every 10 years. Yep. And then I say, this is for the decade. And then... so I sent mine out in 2000. I'm all right for a little bit.
I'm going to do the same. I'm going to follow your good good advice.
Yeah.
Sandi, congratulations on the book.
Thank
you. It's
you,
full of
sweetie.
all sorts. You'll love it. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's hear it. Sandi Toksvig. It's a smashing book.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
I love your column, though.
Oh, it's a bit of laugh.